Hi guys, hello mates, everybody, it's MicheleMarieDalene. Today we're going to try something. I got the other camera, the black and white camera on, for this test. And what I'm going to do is, let me go ahead and turn some more light on, so we can see me a little bit better. Okay. That's better. They can see me better now. Alright, so let me, I have the light on a little bit on my face. Let me turn a little bit towards me. And, yeah, that's good. I can see me better. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to see... Hi guys, everybody, it's MicheleMarieDalene, and today we're trying to see if we can get this working a little bit better. For those of you who don't know, this is our black and white camera. We use this one because why not? It's there, it works. And let's see. Can I get to see if this thing is live? Yeah, it says it's offline, but it says it's live. It says it's live, but why is it offline? Okay, the stream is continuing. Okay, that's good. Alright, so now let's see if we can get this to play. Alright, so let me see how it looks through my headphones here. Okay. I'm sure the sound is good. So, anyway, to make a long story short, we are testing the stream. We are online, so some of you guys are going to probably be very excited to jump into the chatters. No one's watching it right now. But this wasn't really meant to be actually watched. This is more of we're just trying to improve our stream performance, make the video a little bit better. And somebody just joined us, so hello, Mr. Watcher. You want to type? I am here today at the computer. I can read your comments. So yes, I can read your comments today. How do you like that for good news, huh? Okay. So first of all, let me try to scooch this over here so I can read your comments, and then take the FMLE and scooch this over here so I can. Can't seem to move this one. It's like, yeah, I know, I see that. It's like, I can't move it. It's not letting me move it. There we go. Okay. So, I do have somebody watching right now, and obviously I wasn't expecting to have people watching, but I got people watching. So, let's talk today, since obviously I got people watching. Okay. And she says yes, because sometimes, it can go really too fast for me to keep up. Okay, so that's what she said to me, the feed is slow. I said, yes, because sometimes it can go really too fast for me to keep up. And, so we got 2 watchers now. Do you think maybe today we're going to finally have some decent coverage? It's kind of funny. This is an impromptu video. So let me ask her, how is the video on your end? question. Okay, so how? Let me change that setting. Participants, title, timestamps. Okay, guys. I don't think I can switch slow mode off. Or maybe I can. Yes, I can. Okay. So let's do it. Okay. Here we go. How is the video? Whoops. Damn you. Okay, yeah. Okay. Say, how is the video quality on your end? Question. Okay. Okay. What does it by J-O-G-G-Y question? Alright, so I turned slow mode off for now. Okay. Alright, so I turned the slow mode off for now because I figured this way we would be able to see. So let me, okay, now I have a problem. I gotta see me in this camera and I got me in this screen over here. So yeah, you're looking, look at the camera, asshole. Alright, that's me, guys. Yeah. I got my incandescent light on. Just a little background for those of you who are wondering what kind of camera this is. Could my download speed? I am on U.S. wireless, worst on planet. I don't know. Frontier wireless isn't much better. Frontier isn't not great either. Okay. Front tire isn't that good either. Only getting about 1 Mbp megabit PS up right now. Faster if I use T-Mobile, which I sometimes do. Alright, so for those of you who are wondering, the most important thing is I was trying to set this camera for was quality. And because the problem is this camera is it's connected by what they call a UVC dongle. It stands for USB video capture device. I could show you the device, but then again, if I move it wrong, it might potentially break the connection, and then we'll find ourselves with no video at all. So leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone. We have two watchers. Yeah. Okay, so Rich and Michelle didn't intend to do a live stream. She just wanted to do one as a test video and see if we can get better performance out of it. And could we increase the frame rate? I don't. For those of you who wanted to know about this, I'm not seeing on the output really bad drop rates, but I am seeing is a average FPS of about 18.37. Okay, and input stream unfortunately is dropping frames like a son of a nutcracker. So maybe let me see if I can video 1, video 2, let's see. Can't change this shit. Alright, so what I could do is I could the problem I think is because it's old Intel 2 Duo Mac of Dory's. It's actually mine, but I gave it to Dory a couple of years ago, and then it works fine for playing her games and for some video things, but unfortunately, even live streaming this video, it's crappy on live streaming because part of it I think it was the internet. Let me turn on the MiFi and switch over to the MiFi connection. So I'll be right back with that. Okay. Give my T-Mobile a minute to scratch its hindquarters and get itself started. And some of you may notice an interruption. I'm going to try not to get too crazy, but I'm going to go from Pink Fast to T-Mobile broadband. Okay. Now, let's see if that helps any. At this moment, I am seeing not a tremendous frame rate increase. I'm seeing some, but it's just improving a tiny bit. What frame rate does YouTube support? Well, I'm just gonna talk to you instead of typing CP because it'll be easier that way, because of two reasons. Number one, it'll be easy for me to talk to those who are not actually watching it or watching me type in chat, can at least know I'm actually acknowledging your question. I don't really exactly know what frame rates they support exactly. I know they support the standard NTSC of 29.97, which is what I'm using right now. I know they support PAL at 25 frames per second. I believe they do support 30 frames per second. They support high definition video of 1080p, 720p, and I think now they do 4K, and if you listen to Linus from Linus Tech Tips, they also do 8K. But I don't know if they do that for live streaming. So, I would definitely say, you go up to 20 point, the frame rate's going up. Oh, okay. So, that's helping. That's helping. So, we don't have any drops, but the frame rate is going up. So that's good. For those of you who are watching this, that means that you should be able to see the picture should start looking a little faster and a little more detailed. I have it set right now to necessarily reduce quality if possible, and if necessary to drop frames. So it's not really set to be the best as she's, that's pretty much it. So anyway, here's the deal. If you guys are going to do these frame rate business, I'm going to tell you right now, my personal experience, if you're using DSL to do live streaming, is to use Google Hangouts on air because it seems to be more optimized, even though the picture looks really bad. But if you're going to use FMLE or Shoutcast, Wirecast, or any of the other higher grade encoders really need to have a really fast link. LTE from T-Mobile is pretty good. I don't know about the other providers. I certainly don't know how AT&T compares. But if you're going to do any kind of live streaming, it definitely makes sense to stick with things that work. And so that's what I would do. So let me just go back there and say is about the frame rate thing is I believe, I don't think she saw my comments or heard my comments. It supports 25 to 997, 29.997, and possibly 60. Seems better when using my T-Mobile Wi-Fi instead of my Frontier DSL. Okay. First of all, I gotta admit, it's really hard to type at the same, and I spelled Frontier wrong. Oh, God. I didn't spell it just a little wrong. I mean, I really spelled it wrong. O-N-T-I-E-R. Frontier. And I still spell friend good enough. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to just kind of watch the screen, and I will read your chats, and then I will respond. Okay, so let me just explain that here. I will be reading your chats and responding to them in the video. Period. Okay, so she knows in case she didn't. Okay, so from what I'm seeing right now here is I'm up to 20.77 frames per second. That's pretty good. I'm very happy with that result. That's pretty good. Yeah, definitely. There's nothing quite like it when you get good frame rates. 20 point frame rates just keep going up and up and up and up and up. It is, yeah. Okay, cool. So it's still a little slow, a little laggy. It's laggy on the frame rate, but it's getting better. I think the system is starting to optimize a bit for the speed. If I had, by the way, if I had an iPad, I talked about this morning, I would be able to when I'm at the soup kitchen, I'd be able to, I don't have a tablet here, but, alright, this is a tablet. Tablet's actually about a little bit thicker than, it's almost like a single subject notebook, okay? And I'm sitting this one on the table, and I'm staring at the camera, and I can zoom the text really huge in the chat section. And I can read your comments, like I'm doing right now, and I can respond to your comments in the video, like I'm doing right now with the computer. The reason I don't have it, I'm not doing it exactly that way right now, is twofold. Number one, there's no easy way. Can you shrink the screen, minimize it? Yeah, I can do that. Okay, are we still on? Yeah, okay. So, but then I can't see me. I can't tell if I'm in video. Oh, oops. Yeah, definitely. Okay, open. Okay. You. Stupid. So that's the video. Okay, so let me. That was a mistake. You shrunk the screen and now you gotta figure out how to get it back. Cycle through windows. No. Okay. Okay. Frontier. I don't want to hide it. I want to open it. I can't seem to figure out how to get back into the... Okay, there's the chatter. Direct detect displays. No. Okay. I don't want to hide it. No. That was a mistake. Now, I can't figure out how to get my screen back. That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean you can't get your screen back? Just like I said, I can't get my screen back. Go to dashboard. No, not that screen. Go to, shit, you do it on the other computer all the time. You're talking about, I know, there it is. Yay. Okay, I got a little lost with the taskbar. Sorry about that. So, yeah, okay, so this is working. I just was 21.40. That's much better. Definitely. Okay, so if anybody has any questions, this would be your time to ask them, because you couldn't ask them this morning. I am reading your screen, so let's get some questions started. It may be a little slow by the time you get the video. I will be patient, trust me. So, go ahead, ask your questions. I will selectively, if I can read through all of them, I will read through all of them. If I can't, for whatever reason, I will read as many as I can, okay? Just like Big Clyde Discovery Course, he has a much bigger audience than me, that he was getting so many questions that he couldn't figure out how to get into slow mode to slow people down. I'm not using slow mode right now. I turned that off for this video. But, so CP, you know, I thank you very much for your help. I wanted to let you personally know that, that I really appreciate all the wonderful things that you have done. And to the individuals who have donated money to my channel, I thank you very much. The $100 indeed did come in handy this month. The new camera and the 2 XLR cables will be here in they say by August 3rd for the XLR cables and the new SM11 microphone. So that's going to be a great godsend, because the new microphone is going to probably want a cable so I can plug it in to the mixer without having to butcher another cable. Well, the mixer that I'm getting is probably going to take a couple days to get here after the microphone does. Obviously, I'm going to need to read the instruction book, and I'm also going to need to take some time to possibly pick up some 6.35 millimeter patch cables as well. And one piece of gear I got with me right now is my microphone. I mean, not my microphone, the headphones. So, definitely is going to be a really nice piece of gear to get that. And I don't see any questions yet. People are watching it. I know they're watching it. I'm like, I can't figure out where they are. I mean, where's the questions? Right. Okay. So, in other words, I'm on. But I got 2 watchers. And yet, no comments. Now, for those of you who don't know where the comments are, the chat is. First of all, let me just let you know. Please subscribe to the channel. You see there's a little blue square that says subscribe NASQ. Now, I didn't publish this link to this video to my other places. So why don't I do that? Let me publish this link to my friends over there Not the crazy internet. Yeah, you know the ones. So let's go to events. Let's go to live now. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go to. By the way, don't forget. Okay, now let's see if I don't mess this up. Too bad. Okay, I don't need to see me. I know what I look like. And I still don't need to hear me talking because it always results in a lot of confusion to everybody. So, okay, so I just set it for silence for now. So let me just go to share. Let's see. Let's see. Up. Thank you very much. Computer. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Click, 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 click. Okay. So I'm gonna, I do have a title. And okay. Okay, there's the comment. Okay. So I'm gonna go control. I'm gonna copy that link. I'm gonna cancel edit. I'm not editing it. I just wanted to just get into it so I could. Okay. And I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna add this to my playlist. Economic recovery, and this is a technical blog, really. I don't want to do that. What am I doing that? Come on, you piece of hardware. Do what I tell you. I think the poor computer's getting tired. Oh, really? That's interesting. Would you like to see how tired I get by sending the computer to the wall? Just kidding. I'm not gonna beat on my poor computer. It's not the computer's fault. It's an asshole. All right. So CB says, click on the green screen. Could you do say a green screen background? Do an initial edit key on the green screen, and then a second edit key ring on, say, blue. Yeah, you could, but that gets kind of complicated because if you do it on the Final Cut Express, you don't even have to do it with multiple different color screens, actually. It's called layering, and it gets really, really complicated. I've done it once. It does work. Okay, let me just post this link so other people can join us. And let me ship the location. Yeah, okay. And so yes, you can, but it's easier just to do it all one color because it makes keying easy, especially if you got instead of changing screens between videos, you don't have to. I can show you. I'm not working a demo for that. I understand the process. I haven't really done it, but I have a clue what would be done. So let me post this to Facebook. By the way, this video title that you're watching this as is just a working title. It will be changed to a working, a finished title if there really is a particular theme in a video. If not, it'll stay like it is. But this is kind of a working title, and yep, it's a working title. It's a working title, and I'm posting this to all my stream sites so that they know where it is. The only thing Michelle's not posting to is Patreon. Yeah, that's because I could, but I don't think there's too many people on Patreon that really are gonna want to plunk down money. I had no particular person on Patreon. But to answer your question, if you want to go and do it that way, you could do it that way. But it's really not necessary to do it that way. But start with green, then switch to blue. But you can certainly do it that way. And there is some times where you may want to do that. For example, let's say the person in your video is wearing blue and saying video 1, and you don't want to key on that blue of their shirt or their aqua, the shirt, like I was wearing the aqua shirt. So you might want to key on green. So you key on green, and then maybe in another video afterwards, saying St. Patty's Day, they're wearing green. So, and maybe they're showing a video clip and they're trying to create a mosaic. So then you would definitely key in other colors. But most people won't do that. It's just not worth it to do that. It's unnecessary. Okay, so almost done here. One more. Let's send this to Digger. Let's get this to Dig and post it link. Okay, cool. So we're all set there. We're all set. Okay, so that's all up to code. Yay. Alright, so now let me so I can let me go to live dashboard so I can watch my video clip here. Let's go to live streams. Okay. So right now we have no watchers, and we are still live. We are still live. Yes. Okay, so like I said, if you want to do keys like that, you can certainly do keys like that. But I personally wouldn't do it. But it's up to you. So she said, well, I'm thinking of using a green screen as a large background and a blue screen as the front of the desk, then changing the green screen to look like a newsroom. Oh, okay, I see what you're thinking. Yeah, you can do that. But again, it's going to make it a little more complex. What I would do is just use the green screen for both. Because when you're sitting in the desk, okay, if you're sitting in the desk, all you have to do is if you want to put any kind of like a special announcement on the front of the desk, you would just use transpo or a little insert. I do simple inserts usually for like when I send this video over my shoulder. But I've been thinking about doing the same thing. I understand what you're saying. So the front desk, then changing the green screen to look like. Well, you know, there's here's what I would do. Make it simple. If you're gonna do that, and I've seen it done, is I've seen where you have your desk like you said in front. It's covered with green material, and you got the green screen behind you. Okay, and then because as long as the newscaster isn't wearing any green whatsoever, you can just put basically you just position your image, your background image, and you'll wrap around you, really. I've done a few videos like that, but I only had one piece of green screen. But if you have, also don't forget you have to have consistent lighting either way. So if the lighting is for some reason is a little dodgy, that's not gonna really work because it's gonna it's gonna give you problems if there's any shadows or anything. So what I would do is stick with green or blue all the way through. Don't go one and then go the other because it only adds layers of complications and compositing. So, if it's a green desk, tablecloth on the top, say it's got to be the same hue as your green screen. So you can use cotton muslin green screen. I have a piece of that here on my wall, which unfortunately I can't change cameras in the video here. But if I had a video switcher, I could have. I have if you look at some of my videos, you'll see the Notori. You saw the green screen on the wall. That piece is always hanging there. Right now, there's a big dresser in front of it. Okay, so you can't really use it. I could do a headshot with it, but I can't really do a whole body shot. But that's what I would do. Yeah, okay, I got that. And since I have 2 watchers, so what I would do, like I said, just keep it simple. Green screen under this, same tint, same color as the green screen on the wall. The lighting has to be flat. Ideally, you may want to use what they call a softbox light. Now, if you're using LED lights, they usually have like a translucent plastic that can go over the lights. If you're using halogens or incandescent light bulbs like I'm using, you definitely will want to make sure to get material that is not going to catch fire, because this gets really hot. And if you are using incandescents, you're going to want to definitely consider air conditioning, because it can get pretty warm in here. I got one 100 watt on right now, which is a standard household incandescent bulb, just to provide lighting for my face. And it's already getting warm in here. It's already warm. Okay, so you say here, okay, I have a huge one, but well, ironing a green screen is pretty simple, really. You can do it yourself, but it is kind of large. Here's one way to iron it without ironing it. Put it up on a flat surface, you know, like a wall, and then gently use push pins. Pull it taut. You and your son can do this. Pull it taut so that it's all straight. Okay. The wrinkles will eventually come out because it's humid, and that means that you'll never have to iron it. But if the screen is dirty, not just wrinkled, then you can wash it in your washing machine at home. Wash it in cold water, because depending on who made the green screen, cold water will prevent the green dye from bleeding out. If you wash it in hot water, of course, it's going to shrink. And unlike somebody wanting skinny jeans, I don't think you want skinny chroma key, unless you like the kind of weird shapes. So I would definitely you can iron it yourself, or like I said, just pull it taut. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Let's take my wrinkly one over here. Let me get this. Because it's actually the same material. Okay. Let me switch the camera on so I can switch the view and make sure I'm in frame when I show you this, so I don't have to feel like I'm repeating. Alright, this is the green screen material I started with in the video. Now, you will notice it's kind of wrinkly, right? So, what you can do is take the green screen. This is this piece of loose fabric. If you get an actual green screen that's the same color as this, you can use it as for a tablecloth. Just gently tack it to the wall and just pull it taut. And what that will do is the humidity and stuff will eventually cause the wrinkles to come out of the screen. You don't really, unless it's really bad. This is kind of bad, but even this will actually eventually straighten out if you, just like I said, just pull it taut on the wall, make it square, and that will. And also, the proper way to fold a green screen, they suggest, is to roll it up. Well, this is just a piece of swatcher material from Walmart, so it's not really a green screen. Okay. Oh yeah, if you got cats, long-haired cats, especially I do, the hair is atrocious. It gets in everything. Green screen material included. Now, since my green screen is attached to the wall, I can't actually show you because obviously the camera is, this camera I'm showing you this onto is fixed to the wall. I locked it in place. It's not going to go anywhere. It was just easy to lock it in place. So folding it this way is okay for storage, but you're going to get creases, okay? So like I said, just put it up on the wall, use push pins, and make it, stretch it taut, and then in a few days the wrinkles will start to fall away because it's humid outside. So you don't need to really iron it. Unless you want to. What's the deal? And you don't have to send it to a laundress. You can do it yourself. When is okay? I know my idea will work, as I have done it already. That's how I got my green screen too, crammed in a box, and that's. If you look at the green screen on my wall right now, it's not wrinkled anymore. It's been up there now for 2 years, and because I took it down when they were painting my apartment, and of course it kind of got crammed and pulled it up in all kinds of weird ways. So yes, okay. Now to answer Abby's question, what is Beltane? Beltane is the beginning of summer. It is when the Father God of the earth and Father God of the sky, the Sun God, and the Mother God of the earth come down to together to mate. Usually it's during the time of May 1st. And it is a very special day because it means it is the beginning of spring. That is when the earth starts to warm up. No, actually, it's Astara, but actually, it's kind of in the middle between Beltane and Litha. So, so here's the basic rule of the thumb of the calendar of the year, the Wiccan year. For those of you who don't know, we're going to start from the beginning. December 21st. Is Yule. Yule is Y-U-L-E. That's my season, okay? That's the beginning of winter, okay? That is the birth of the earth goddess Gaia. Then, when she's a young girl, it's Astara, which usually is around March 21st. And then, in her mid-youth, she and the sun god are considered to have had sexual consort, and so she's supposedly considered to be pregnant. And then on Litha, which is summer, all new life springs forth from the earth. All new bounty is the sun god has made her fertile again. And then we get into Mabon, which is autumn. And autumn, of course, she's considered the older woman, sometimes known as the crone. I call her, I don't really like the title crone because it's really kind of insulting, and it really is. She's the older, she's wise, she's a grandmother. But then during the winter time, during the late Mabon, she dies, and then the whole cycle repeats again, and then we have Yule, when she starts over as a new baby in the womb of the world, starting over again, and the earth is in a period of renewal. So in a way, for me, as a North American snow queen, it's like being a babysitter, or being more like being like a midwife, actually, because you're kind of watching the earth in its cold state. So it's a time of death, and it's a time of birth. It's a time of starting over again. Okay. Wasn't it your anniversary to yourself? Yes, it was. Thank you very much. May 1st was me and Lemmy's anniversary. Yep. And we didn't do much this year, but the last few years we did do videos on it. Yes, we did. Okay. But this year we didn't. No. Let's see. Next question. When is the end of summer? Cause it's hot as hell here. Glad you asked me that. Officially, Mabon starts on September 22nd this year. 21st to 22nd is a good rule of thumb for when Mabon starts. So, but as far as the actual temperatures, usually, as you may know, usually by the second week of September, the temperatures start to drop a little bit. It's warm here too right now. I would say it's probably about 28, 29 degrees, and it's getting warm in here. In fact, I'm going to turn the fan up to a little higher setting in the window behind me so I can get this and open the door to the porch so I can circulate some air. That helps. Kind of cross breeze now. By the way, that's one thing I'll warn you right now. If you are going to use old school tungsten lighting for your studio, you're going to find yourself constantly wishing to Mother God you had a way to keep your studio cool. If you're going to use tungsten lighting, make sure to put regular glass covers on the lights, on top of regular window glass. The reason is because you want to block the UV rays from the standard fluorescent light tubes or the CFLs from getting into your eyes and causing eye damage and increasing the risk of cataracts. If you use LEDs, ideally, for video work, they say you should use 5,000 degrees Kelvin LEDs or high CRI LEDs. I didn't want to spend the money on LEDs right now. I was going to buy a couple experimental fixtures on eBay, but I didn't buy them yet. The problem is, some people have pointed out, is some of the pre-made fixtures, the brightnesses that I need are at the price I can afford are very flicker happy. So if you're going to use any kind of LEDs, keep that in mind. That your choice of LED is also going to affect your camera. Now, because this camera here isn't standard NTSC frame rate, a 29.97, which was agreed on after 1964. Originally, it was 30 frames per second when everybody was using monochrome. You will find yourself dealing with some light sources. You'll really see stroboscopic effect on your screen. That's not good for keys at all. That's not good for editing at all. So what I would do is, if you're using a camera with adjustable frame rates, make sure to stick with anything other than anything faster than 29.97 frames per second, or as I do with PAL, at 25 frames per second, because that means that most PAL pictures will never pick up the American flicker rate. If you're going to use NTSC cameras, you definitely really want to make sure you have a good LED driver that is not going to result in flicker. So a capacitive dropper LED driver that you might see in really cheap fixtures, you're gonna notice the flicker rate even when you're without the camera. You're gonna notice it, and it's gonna make your eyes hurt. It's gonna be stroby. Take your those cheap Christmas lights you see. Sometimes they use a half-wave rectifier. How they flicker like they do. Well, in that case, you want to use a full-wave rectifier. But if you use professional studio lights, which I'm sure that Sweetwater sells, that will probably be one way to avoid that. If you're using economy lighting, like the inexpensive fluorescent light which you see on eBay for floodlights, they will work, but just make sure ideally that the light source has a good rectification and stage. Okay, so I hope that helps. And we are still in 2 viewers, and the frame rate is at 22.83. Right. Okay, so we're doing better here. Yes, we are. Okay, next question. Let's see. No, she's not, Abby. She's a Native American. I don't know why he thinks just because you have darker skin that you're necessarily an Afro-American. You're not. So she's a Native American. She's from the United Indian tribe of upstate New York. And I think that's really nice to have members of the Native American community as part of my audience, because there's a lot of things really us white people really don't, us Europeans don't really know much about the Native American culture. I sure don't know much at all about the Native American culture. I've always been kind of interested in the Native Americans, and I kind of wondered how, like the Iroquois and which I didn't know much about the Oneida tribe, but the Iroquois is well known from New York, and of course, so were the Apaches and the Cherokee and the Sioux. I know very little about the Mohegans, and I certainly don't know anything about the other tribe, the Mashantucket Pequots. But I'm talking about the tribe, not the casinos. I've driven by the casinos with my friends, but I never really went into the casinos. Okay, so she said I was going to use softbox lights. Yes, those work fine. Absolutely. And what kind of light sources did you want to use in your softboxes? If you're going to use incandescents, that's the best kind. It avoids the flicker. If you use LEDs, make sure to get a good quality LED that's not going to flicker too badly. If you're going to use CFLs, I would stick ideally with maybe warm white. Don't go cold daylight, 6,500 degrees Kelvin. I got that. I got those lights, and they're terrible because that's hard for me to see because it hurts my eyes. It really exacerbates my cataract condition really bad. And it's when you're a kid, you might be able to get away with it, but when you get to be older, your eyes kind of just can only take so much abuse before they just kind of just basically cloud up and call it quits. So if you want to keep people from feeling like they're being given a third degree, I would stick with, say, daylight lighting, say about 5,000 degrees Kelvin, or maybe using standard incandescent light bulbs, incandescent light bulbs or halogens or CFLs, LEDs of about 2,700 degrees to 3,000 degrees Kelvin, because it's less harmful on the eyes anyway, even with the LED bulbs. Oneida are one of the 6 nations of the Iroquois. We are the royalty of the Iroquois. What exactly does that mean, the royalty of the Iroquois? What does that mean? Because I know the way the Iroquois kind of was organized, it was a matrilineal tribe system where the men would go out there and do battle, and the women basically operated the longhouses and the cultural system, whereas the men would go out there and do the fighting if necessary, and sometimes the women warriors would go out there as well. So that's kind of interesting. And so I mean, like I said, there's a lot about the Iroquois I really don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. I wouldn't mind having you visiting here at the studio. That would be an interesting visit. if you and I could ever get together, but you live about 6 hours, well, 4 to 6 hours away from me. If you're about as far away from me as Turning Stone was, it's about 4 to 6 hours away. I mean, it's not going to exactly be like next door. It's certainly, the trip is possible for a weekend, to come over and hang out for a few hours and show you the studio. But I don't want to think about someone like Shango 066 all the way from Los Angeles is going to come to Connecticut for a few hours and then go home. He's going to probably go, well, you know, I came all the way out here with my Super Mac tube tester and I looked at your TV and I see we got to make some adjustments and recap and I'm not going to go ahead and bring this TV back all the way back to me to Los Angeles. So I'm going to need to buy the parts and I'm going to need to stay here for a few days. It's probably likely. He's not going to want, you're right, he's not going to want to rush home. From what I've seen, I need 2 smaller lights to place between the green screen and the town. That is the best way to do it. I recommend the 5 light setup. That is the 3 main lights for your subject. Your hair light, your key light, and your side light. But you can do 3 light key. I tried 3 light key. And it gets really problematic. And also they suggest that for your key, you should keep your subject about 9 feet away from the green screen to prevent any green casting on your subject. Remember, you're going to be having all those lights blazing on your green screen, and it's going to reflect green back to your subject. So it's going to potentially result in your being harder to get a good key. So they suggest that you should keep your subject about 9 feet away from your key. And of course, like I said, with the 3 additional lights, as I said, which is your main light, your key light, and but sometimes main or key light, your hair light, which may or may not, you know, I got a hair light on right now. It's over my head, okay? Right now, I got a hair light on, and I got the skylight over here on this side here that's providing a side light. As far as the fill light goes, I don't really have one. I got a backlight which is coming in from the window over there behind me, and that's what I got for my lighting right now, and that seems to be okay for this point of time, and people can at least see what I'm doing. She says, yes, the Iroquois are a matriarchal society. My grandmother was clan mother of the Bear Clan. I am in Southwest Tennessee. Oh, I see. So you're in Southwest Tennessee. So obviously you relocated from New York to Southwest Tennessee. Okay, I get it. And, yeah, and it does get hot down in Southwest Tennessee. Let me see if I can, Michelle, don't, because if you do, you might mess it up. It is warmer down in Tennessee, but it's not really super bad. No, but right now there's like it's still pretty warm though. Yeah, it's pretty warm. Okay, so yeah, it would be a little harder to get out here. At least it wouldn't be quite as bad as Shango 066 coming up here to work on my System Super 3 Zenith television on the porch. You might end up saying, well, I gotta stay in a motel for a couple days, and that's gonna cost you. And I might need to buy some new capacitors, and that's gonna take time to order those. Yeah, they would take time. I think that the capacitors might be bad. But I think also maybe the picture tube may also be very tired. Well, his Silvermoon tube tester for CRT is actually pretty cool because he can actually do a beam builder function. He can do a remove shorts, has a short removing function as well. So if there's a short in one of the grids, oh, really? That is hot. Yeah, you guys have air conditioning though down there, don't you? Usually most people in Tennessee have air conditioners. 110 degrees Fahrenheit. That's, what is that, about 40 degrees Celsius? About that, yeah, 20, 68, 60, no wait. Yeah, okay, I would say that's close. Yeah, that's about 130, so a little less than that. I would say probably about, oh God, there we go with the math. Oh, let me use the dashboard. I can use the calculator and save myself a headache here, okay? So first thing you can do, I'm gonna show you a trick. Well, you can't show you, you can't see it on the screen. If I as I said, the formula is 5/9, right? So if I take 110, okay, and I divide it by 9, and no, you got that wrong. I did it wrong. You multiplied it by mistake. Oh, shoot. Okay, 110 divided by 9 times 5. No, it's not that bad. Ooh, 61.111111. I don't think so. No. No, it's not. Let me try the other math. 110 divided by 5 equals times 9. Don't even go there. It's not it. Oh, I know what it is. Oh, but you're pretty close, right? What's 5 divided by 9? Divided by 9 times 110. 110. Subtract 32. No, that's not it. So add 32 back. 32 back. Subtract 20. 40, just say 41 degrees Celsius, okay? Pretty toasty. Very Quiznos. Toasty. So anyway, according to the system right now, the frame rate is pretty good. How is the picture looking for both of you now? Because you should be seeing a frame rate should be much better now, as it seems to be going much faster coming output. I'm seeing a frame rate of 23.68 frames per second. And do you like the quality of the picture? Does it look nice and clear even though it's monochrome? Or do you I can't switch the color. I can't switch to the other camera right now because once you use FMLE during the live stream, you can't switch cameras. So yeah. All right. So very cool. So okay. Anybody else get any questions? I know that there's a lag, so I'm trying to be patient because I know that there's a lag, and I know you can't. You're typing questions, and so I gotta wait for you to see my questions before you can type me more questions. So it's kind of like slow mode in a sense, but it's not artificially slowing you down. It's just that the way the system's working right now, it's kind of still being kind of slow mode right now. Right now, Winston is about 28, 29 degrees Celsius right now. It's not bad. Okay, well, not bad though for me to come up with a calculation of 41.1111. So maybe I got the calculation, maybe I should divide by 9 divided by 5. Let me try that, because I might as well learn. Okay, again, these are the stupid numbers I keep forgetting. Oh, you know what? You got it right, Michelle, but you screwed up on math. I did? Yeah, you're supposed to subtract the temperature before. Oh, all right, let's try that. All right, so let's try that just to see if that works. If I take 110, oh wait a minute, this thing doesn't have a parentheses. Damn it. Okay, 1110 minus 32 divided by, what was I said, 0.55? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I screwed up again. 5, let's see what the number is so I can remember this. 5, I gotta remember the constant here. 0.55, or just say 0.56. Okay, so now we got a number. So I'm gonna take the 0. So 110 minus 32. Okay, divided by 0.56. Well, I don't think so. Did you multiply it again? I must have multiplied it. That's kind of stupid. Because 110 minus 32, that doesn't make any sense. 32 times 0.56. 43.68. Yeah, okay. So that's right. Formula. I got some of the numbers wrong, but I told you that's why I hate converting. Okay. By the way, how old are you anyway? Because I really, from your picture, you don't look too old. You look like you're maybe about 53, 54. You almost like my age. By the way, here's the temperature on the dashboard. It's in Fahrenheit, though. Yeah, it's in California, though, Loom. Oh, jeez. We don't live in California. No, we don't. So can we change this to Connecticut? I think we can, yeah. Oh, boy. What? I don't want to go there. All right, so... Okay, so... No problem. By the way, keep me posted with the tracking number in the mixer. I'll try to keep an eye on it too, just in case I tend to get lost on it. So, all right, guys. It was nice having everybody here for this impromptu test, and it was a test. It wasn't really meant to be a major video, but you know, I thank everybody for watching this. Now I got to give it a title, and so I really just want to thank you all for watching this. And like I said, if anybody has any questions for the future, don't be afraid to leave comments. Okay, comment me. I will read them. Okay, so for now, thank you very much for watching this, guys. And by the way, where is this? Here it is. Okay. So for now, stay safe, stay dry, stay cool, okay? And don't let the mosquitoes bite you. You don't want Zika, do you? No, I don't think so. Okay, so I'll see everybody soon. This was a fairly productive conversation. I actually enjoyed it. It was kind of impromptu. It wasn't really meant to be a conversation, but it did turn out to be pretty nice for everybody. So thanks very much for watching. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.